Welcome back to the Weekly Wheel. I'm your host, Cole. This week on the show, we have the Bethesda versus Warner Brothers lawsuit, Pokemon Go updates, Gamestop potentially selling itself, and what naughty shenanigans players are getting up to on the Nintendo Switch. All this on the Weekly Wheel. To start off, we have some bad news for Warner Brothers Games as Bethesda sues the company for copyright infringement. Late last week, a suit was filed in a Maryland U.S. District Court claiming that Behavior Interactive's Westworld mobile game is a blatant ripoff of Bethesda's own Fallout Shelter, and that Behavior used some of Bethesda's copyrighted code in Westworld. Some of the evidence that Bethesda provided was the game's 2D art style mixed with 3D backgrounds and underground base building mechanics. But the biggest piece of evidence is a bug present in Westworld that was in Fallout Shelter's earlier patches. Behavior Interactive is mostly known for licensed games, but has worked on bigger games such as Dante's Inferno and, well, Fallout Shelter, making Bethesda's games most likely true. It's currently unknown how much Bethesda is asking for in damages or how this case will go, but as always, we'll keep you up to date as the story unfolds. In other mobile game stories, good news for Pokemon Go fans coming in the newest update. This update adds a series staple and some newbies to hit the mobile game. On June 18th, Pokemon Go developer Niantic announced that after almost 2 years, Pokemon trading is finally coming to the game. Trading Pokemon has been in the franchise since its inception on the Nintendo Game Boy's Pokemon Red and Blue version over 20 years ago. The trading feature comes along with a new friend feature allowing players to connect with real-life friends and follow them on their adventure. To access these features, players share their trainer codes, letting them trade Pokemon with them. You can also build up your friendship level by trading, participating in raid or gym battles, or sending them gifts from Pokestops. Some of these gifts will include eggs, which will hatch into new Alolan Pokemon. Alolan Pokemon is a concept from the most recent Pokemon games Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, giving new designs to classic Pokemon such as the adorably plump Alolan Raichu and the oddity of the long-necked Alolan Executor to fit their new tropical locale. With the announcement at the end of last month for Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, it'll be interesting if this new trading feature will let players trade between games, as Let's Go has the ability to transfer Pokemon between games already. Altogether, a great update to a great game. Now, if you excuse me, I need to go catch this Pidgey. Game retail shop Gamestop continues its run of bad luck, unfortunately. On the 19th of June, GameStop put out a news release confirming that the company is exploring discussions with third parties looking to help the company out. This doesn't come as a surprise as GameStop reported a $105 million net loss for the company in 2017. Part of that loss might have come from a loss in sales due to the continual increase of digital storefronts and the new rise of game streaming services like Microsoft Xbox's Game Pass, which we covered in a previous episode, and Sony's PlayStation Now attempting to ape Netflix's service. This isn't the only unfortunate turn of events, sadly, as the company has switched CEOs several times in the past few months. In February, former CEO Paul Raines stepped down from the company to focus on the resurgence of a brain tumor that unfortunately took his life in March. He was quickly replaced by CEO Michael Mahler, who resigned from the company in May citing personal reasons, who's been replaced by former Microsoft Xbox unit CEO Shane Kim temporarily. All the CEO turmoil has caused the company's stocks to drop, placing the company in its current position. Little is known if there will be a company buyout or how that would affect child companies like Game Informer and EB Games, but we'll let you know if anything changes. Speaking of digital storefronts, Humble Monthly is a curated bundle of games sent to your inbox every month. Subscribe for only $12 a month to immediately unlock Hearts of Iron 4, Black Wake, and Portal Knights with more to come. Build the ultimate game library. Every game is yours to keep, cancel anytime. Okay, this last story is a fun one. Over the last few days, some Nintendo Switch users have noticed pornographic images appearing in their games, mainly Mario Odysseys. Users playing Luigi's Balloon World mode see other users' profile avatars, and some have shown to have porn. Normally, the Switch only lets you use preloaded images for avatars, leaving the system with no countermeasures for these types of images. That's where the hackers come in. It all started with a post on the Nintendo Switch hacking forum on Reddit, after a user revealed that they had accidentally bought a Switch eDev kit meant for game developers off eBay. This gave users access to the dev menu software, which was modified to let users change their avatars. So far, this is the only thing hackers have been able to do, but they're playing around with the system still, so it'll be interesting to see what they come up with next. Maybe a small homebrew scene? Nintendo hasn't commented on the situation yet, but we expect they'll be stomping down on any pornographic images soon. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this week's Weekly Wheel. Be sure to check out our previous episodes and check back with us next time. If you like what you see, be sure to comment, subscribe, and like our video for more.